That's right, everyone. We're back with Act 1, Part 2 of the Diablo playthrough. Don't worry about my random jump in levels. Once Act 2 and everything drops, you'll understand it. But without further ado, enjoy the video.
We need reinforcements.
No, we can
We don't need reinforcements. We're all good. We're fine.
It came from beyond the gate.
There's nothing left to abandon. She's good as dead. I'm sorry, kid.
He really just left us. It's up to us now.
How your mind races. Yes, I am Lilith, Mother of Sanctuary.
Daughter of hatred.
I have what you seek. You hunger for knowledge. You dragged your child all over Sanctuary in pursuit of it.
Nayrel's mother had already started making her way further into the cave with Lilith. We soon followed, and after a short bit of mobbing, we had found the Black Lake and more clues of Lilith's plans with Venard.
So curious. You are eager to know why you were spared.
Yes.
Do you have faith in me? You've mastered your fear, but I still sense your pain. You miss your daughter.
What did you see this time? I don't need sparing. Tell me.
Lilith plans to teach your mother a ritual. One that needs blood. Your mother seemed receptive.
At this point in the game, I was very focused on a pulverized build with high DPS and overpower damage. I don't recommend it for leveling because of the high spirit cost for early game, but I also added a few points into trample so it'll gain me spirit and made my way over to the Black Lake.
Mother? Nirel? You're just in time. Beyond this lake lies the necropolis of the firstborn. I will finish these ruins with your blood!
The Venard boss fight was fairly easy for me and honestly a lot of fun. The cinematics of this fight add to the emotion of the in-game characters. If you're using a lower armor and HP build for the early game, and by that I mean sorcerers, watch out for the high DPS elite enemies that spawn with their tinier mobs. The small arena can easily get you trapped in a corner if you're not careful.
You were protecting me. I don't want to hate you. I'm trying. I really am. We're going to make Lilith pay for what she's done.
On my way back into town, I scrapped and sold all my junk items for the materials to upgrade my current loot to max level and added a few gems to my gear. We continued following Nayrel, and a wolf guided us through the Horadrim illusion to find more answers and get us closer to stopping
You're
Lilith.
stuck in an illusion created by the Horadrim. The portal will lead you through this crude trap. An admirer of sorts. I saved you in the mountains. You'd lost your horse and crawled into that cave. Would have frozen to death if not for me. Oh, it's very simple. You want to stop Lilith, and I want you to succeed. But you'll never do that by following the Horadrim. To warn you, a day will come when the Horadrim stumble. Don't be there when they do. The portal will lead you to that little girl you're looking for.
think I've lost my way. The same thing happened to my mother and me earlier on. The trail to the vault ends here, so it should be somewhere around in these woods. Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. All we need is one book, one spell, to help us cross the Black Lake and stop Lilith. This is... I think it's written in Horadric code. And here, the same symbol on the door. I have an idea. It's the same seal as before. Should be easy enough to break it again. But why would someone use it here?
One way to find out.
Of course. We can't let anything stop our pursuit of Lilith. I'll open the door, and if we split up, we'll work faster that way.
Only if you stay on this side of the door.
Fine.
What am I looking for?
Don't you know? A book, a scroll, or anything that will help us cross the Black Lake.
We went in searching for the book, only to find the Horadric study was infested with demons. We fought our way through the mobs and found the book, only it was protected by a servant of Lilith. Another easy fight because I'm just that damn good. I do enjoy the different mechanics of each boss fight though, because I do feel like a lot of the gameplay later on is rinse and repeat. But we did find the book and we went back to Narelle.
Why was a demon guarding that book?
I hope you had more luck than me. This ledger was written by the Horadrim. This is chronicling spells and theories created by Rathma, the first necromancer.
That's not what we're looking for.
No. But it can still work. There must be a spell in this book we can use to bring my mother back. She knows the ritual to cross the Black Lake.
We needed to report back to Mother Priya. I died on the way chasing a loot goblin, getting a little selfish, but I ended up meeting Vigo. Priya shows us how to receive a blessing from Inarius, and Vigo takes you out on the pilgrimage to make himself useful since he ditched you earlier in the mines.
State your business. Reverend Mother Brava expects me.
Open the gates! You were good soldiers. Worked hard. Fought hard. Drank hard too. Brothers. Sisters. I hope you find peace in these flames.
Until then, we have our parts to play. Make a pilgrimage to the Alabaster Monastery. Cleanse your spirit. Then we may discuss a blessing.
May as well make myself useful. Come by the ruins, south of here. There's a shrine west of here. Bears a relic. I'm told it takes on your sin. Weighs you down, body and soul. Beats the hell out of you. It'll cleanse you. Prepare you to stand before the Father.
is how you choose to approach me.
Forgive this intrusion, but
Tell me what you need.
I must traverse the Black Lake, and that cannot be done without your blessing.
If I've learned anything during my time here, it is that what we're looking for and what we need are rarely the same thing. I once thought I could find an end to this war, but there has been no resolution, only more pain. Your kind are weak, and this world has been wasted on the crusades of the unworthy.
I can stop her.
Yet you stand before me unscathed. I know his ways. That is approval enough for me.
Rothma's description of the ritual was difficult to understand, and the notes weren't much better. Mother, please, can you hear me?
Neyrelle, you were so loved.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. Though you come too late, just as Lilith did before you. It started in dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of Sanctuary. The scales of a great serpent carried these visions. The prophecy became my burden. There were others that knew. Ones that couldn't understand the nature of such a thing. So I locked the gates to hell. It was only a matter of time before Norris would discover what I'd done and come demanding the key.
Oh, you refuse to give me the key. You stand in the way of the Savior. The holy blood in your veins should be boiling.
Nothing you do will change the future I saw.
All you must understand is once I am victorious in hell, the high heavens will welcome me home, where I belong.
It's finally time for the long-awaited boss fight to finish off Act 1. Lilith's Lament was a very high HP boss, but the attacks are slower earlier on in the fight. I again appreciate Diablo 4 for having some really cinematic boss fights along the storyline. The giant knight that joins you is a cool addition to a pretty already hectic fight. I do think they could have done more with the level design, because after you get into the endgame, where farming is key for loot, it's kind of all the same.
Vigo, who did this?
I have done all that that was asked. The pain is gone now. This was a just punishment. Yes. Yes. I see it now. They have come.
Give me the key to hell. I will not ask again.
You don't need to. I saw a vision of the key lifted from my corpse, under the watchful eyes of the great serpent in my sanctum.
I don't know if you would have chosen to stand beside me in this new world, Rathma. But I would have saved your place, just the same. And now, all that you might have been has been stolen from me. Stolen. This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future. A future made possible because of the price you paid. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain.
Neyrelle. She came seeking the Haradrim of legend. Seeking hope. She found neither. But her part in things was far from over. In truth, we would need her more than she needed us. Didn't seem that way at the time, though. For anyone. Inarius proved to be just as unreliable as I'd feared. His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma. And from the corpse left behind, Lilith had taken a key to hell. Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
Thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the video, I hope you enjoyed. I've been streaming a lot of Diablo 4 recently, and despite my slight critiques on it, I do think it's a really good game. But you're in store for my first ever giveaway. The first person to make a fake account on Twitch and join my stream will win a free copy of NBA 2K16 for the Wii U. See you guys next time.